はい。皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは。今日は MLB 座賞24、ロサンゼルス、ドジャース、VS、ヒューストン、アストロズ。始めていきましょう。
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Yordan Alvarez. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double to start the game.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Betts takes low. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, oh, gets dirty over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Juan Soto, batting with one down, takes a strike. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
And a pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. And a pitch. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. Oh, wow, what a stop. Flips it from the ground, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball. Back here in Houston, and today's starting pitcher, Maddox Bruns. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000.
Second, not shortstop.
The batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Late with the swing there. Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And here it comes. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Got it by him for the K.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one is gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jose Altuve in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Fires over to first. And they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Chas McCormick, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. There's a strike. McCormick, the runner at first with two gone. And that's outside. In the air out to center, on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy.
Number 13.
He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-2.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Here's your 1. Just missed. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Next offering is down low. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So up next, Miguel Vargas. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One down, base is empty. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Tied up here in the early going. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And he dodges that fastball. McCullers winds, fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And up next for Los Angeles, Luis Domingo. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the slider just misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Max Kepler.
The designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Runs back to work. And a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. That one at triple digits.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So 2 down now, and here is Yainer Diaz. Just missed.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch,
No
so
strike.
not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Two outs, base is empty. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well,
One ball,
triple digits
one
on the
strike.
gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
He goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
On to the third inning, and now Andy
The left
Pajes.
fielder.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues. And
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. A double and a run scored his first time up. Ripped, but it curls foul.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the slider just misses. Good eye right
outside.
there. 1 out, base is empty. And down on strikes. 2 away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics, his exit velocity.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a foul ball. And strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up.
No
That
ball,
was
2
ugly.
strikes.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Pena stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him. And there are two down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Domingo should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
The third baseman, number 13. Matt.
Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered in this game. Muncy, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. McCormick ranging back. That one opts against the fence. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Smith batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. One out and a runner at second, top half of inning number 4. That one misses. Ball 2. At the belt and fires.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now here is Miguel Vargas.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down. Luis Domingo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. McCullers checks over to first, and he's back. There's a strike. Vargas off of first with 2 away. Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Andy Pajes waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And they'll do it again. (3-2). McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now, Jose Altuve. And the pitch. 0-1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history. Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
So digging in, Chas McCormick. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. First pitch misses. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Kepler stands in with two away as he takes a ball. That one's in there. That's strike one. And that's down and away. Two outs.
All three.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Way out front for strike two.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Astros lead one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Andy Pajes. McCullers back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pena makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Just missed.
1-0.
And a strike in there. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside. There's a strike. And another ball. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
McCullers a move to first. Betts in the box again, takes a strike. Movement in the bullpen. J.P. France, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Belak also getting ready. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. his 11th of the year. It's 6-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. McCullers gets the hook. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, J.P. France.
68.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Base is empty, one away. Juan Soto now. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is downstairs. And strike 2.
1-2.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman hits it in the air. McCormick has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Hit in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Splits the plate, 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch. Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. That one to first, boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Top 6. Muncy digs in.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Going to count 1 and 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side
Now
across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Smith lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-0.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
3-1.
Inside ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman. Miguel
So man aboard.
Vargas.
And next for LA, Miguel Vargas. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Smith, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes
The
to
center
shoot the
fielder,
ball the
number
other way,
25.
but that time
Luis
a little anxious.
Domingo.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the 6th
Leading up
inning,
for
and
the
stepping in
Astros,
for the Astros, Jeremy
shortstop.
Pena.
Jeremy.
And the pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Jump throw across his body. Awesome play there.
Good slider inside right there.
Number
Batter
24.
fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Hook 1.
Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Astros down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. Up the middle, Betts. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
The left fielder.
The right-hander back to work. Towards first. Rizzo takes it to the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Strike 2. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Presley appears to be getting loose. Graveman warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Righty to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back
Now
at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ohtani at third with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So next up for Houston, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just missed.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That one missing inside. The Dodgers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and fires. There's a strike, and it's 3-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball to first. Could be two. One at second. Return throw to first, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Max Kepler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
France back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. That one ripped. That's back there. Back, gone. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Bregman to first. And they get the out on Smith.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, just trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that just misses. Luis Domingo in the on-deck circle. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Tucker raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Alex Bregman. And here it comes. Into center. On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
Now
down.
batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.P. Fireisen getting loose out there. Gratterol, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And now the lefty. Up the middle. Betts throws to first in time.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one just misses.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there at the knees for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for Houston. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Presley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a pitch. Paz in the box now. No balls and a strike. To third. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Next offering is outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. Nabs it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Man at first, Mookie Betts, the next to hit. Check on the runner. Pajes back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And there's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
0-1.
No, that's a ball. One ball, one strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pajes over at first with one away. That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. J.P. Fireisen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Leading up for the Astros,
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The pitch. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Fireisen. A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Ball to strike. That one fouled off.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is
Now
following
back,
suit.
second
Just a
baseman,
good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Altuve stands in here, takes ball one low. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Wouldn't chase that time. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Anthony Rizzo up next for the Astros. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's off the mark, and 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Kepler batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 runs across in the inning. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Bregman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The Astros trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. Baseball from the Lone Star State, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Luis Domingo. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Now this is in the air down the line. Alvarez in position. Hauls it in for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Mookie Betts stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
To the right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Dustin May. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Kyle Tucker. And he deals. That misses. Ball 1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. May delivers. That's in there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's outside.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan.
2 outs, base is empty.
Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. First pitch misses. May, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-2.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Max Muncy at the
The third
dish.
baseman.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And a good eye there. Muncy hits one in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
No score here in the second. Swings through that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. And it's through for a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one missed. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boob. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Just off the inside edge. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Astros with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering way off the plate. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now Jack Peterson. First offering, and it just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
There's a strike up high, and it's 1-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Max Kepler at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that's in the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. top half of the third inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Luis Domingo. Castillo back to work. And that one missing low.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And another ball. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. Caught him looking for the K. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Called strike right there. The pitch. That one pushed foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. Foul ball. And the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three, 2. That one hit to right. Soto gets under it, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out looking in his first at bat. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's the
second
former
baseman,
MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 with a single
Altuve.
and a run scored so far. In there for strike 1. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Mookie now.
The shortstop, Mookie
Betts in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. High in the air, out to right. And Betts is set down. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man,
Now
he's going to
batting,
want that one
right
back,
fielder.
no doubt.
Juan Soto now doubled in his first AB.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
The wide to kick the pitch. And it's even up.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Not close with that one. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Full count.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. They get the out on Soto.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
next
Lets
is
the
Dodger.
defense work behind him with another
first
ground
baseman,
ball. Good execution.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Freeman hits it in the air. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Houston,
League up
bottom of the
for the
4th.
Astros.
Now it's Alex
The
Bregman.
third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And another ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1's the count.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him swinging.
The designated hitter, number
2 outs,
4.
base is empty. Here's Jack Peterson. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Not even close there. 2-1. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
The wind of the pitch. And that one almost hit him.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. That one misses. And now 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher.
So man aboard. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Tucker makes the play.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That clips the corner.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
At the plate, Luis Domingo. Caught looking his first time up. That one inside. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Now 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Two outs. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Dodgers lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
At the belt and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting, first base.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Vargas. Now a jump throw. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Way inside, gets out of the way. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Astros are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pages hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Castillo back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. That catches the corner.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. He hammers one out to center. His second home run of the series. It's 3-1.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the power speed combo, Shohei Ohtani. And that one sliced foul. That misses, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next one misses, and that's ball two.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Fouled off. He was late. The Astros holding on to a two-run lead here in the second game of the series. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out on Soto.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and deals.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Tucker going back on this one. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt. And another ball. Struck him out looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Jose
Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Runner on the goal. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dustin May departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Robert Suarez comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. Good eye right there. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Just off the inside corner.
2-2.
And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
0-1.
Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And the inning is over. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And here it comes. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Whitley getting cranked up as well. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. In for a strike. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail at 5-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Astros,
Suarez, a 6'2 righty,
hitter,
210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Right down to shoot, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
the batter. The
Now
center
batting
fielder,
Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at second with 1 away. And the batter now, Anthony Rizzo. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals.
Inside, ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Kepler, the runner at second with one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number 30.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's outside. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball game. After this on the show. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Domingo. Castillo back to work. Castillo still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Bregman is under it, and there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
High fly ball out towards left field. Alvarez going back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The wind and the pitch. And 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And now the count is even.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And another ball. (3-2). Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1. Turns and fires to Betts. In the air to left down the line. Alvarez in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
1 for 3.
Yordan Alvarez.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Got all of that one. That was blasted to the moon. His 2nd homer of this series, and they add a run. It's 7-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And the 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the pitch.
1-2.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
No strikes.
He was late there, strike 1.
Definitely not a
1-1.
pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kendall Graveman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here comes a pitch. Soto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. The 2-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the ground, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Muncy to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Right to the backstop. Freeman up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And a pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 to count. And another ball.
2-2.
Out to center, in position. 2 away now. So last chance for the Dodgers. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
One strike away. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Muncy headed for third. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ryan Abreu on to pitch here. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Luis Domingo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Outside. That's a ball.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Tucker on the move. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros even this series up at a game apiece.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. The Astros winning streak is over. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That missed by a lot. And this one is off and running. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count 1-1. And now the lefty fought off foul.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. Vargas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. That misses. 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Alvarez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Max Muncy.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Freddie Freeman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Houston. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Big Tyler Glasnow.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The pitch. Kyle Tucker in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And now 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here is Jeremy Pena. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. And that's down and away. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 2.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swings through that.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count, 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it on.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Valdez back to work. And that
0-1,
one
no strike.
cutting but missing down low. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Outside. Full count now. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. The throw to first. 1 out in the second.
That is fifth. The third baseman, number 13, Max.
And now it's Max Muncy. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Alvarez heads towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mookie.
2 outs,
Yeah.
base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Second inning here, no score. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second here with 2 away. Luis Domingo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing. Later on in the game, that may be a pitch that he turns on.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Flying around third is Betts. The throw in, and he's out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And he deals. And that one fouled off.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and he just misses.
0-1, no strike.
Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Glass now, ready and deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Jock Peterson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Dodgers leading by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Glass now. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Astros nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. That one misses. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. And another ball. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That clips the corner. Outside low, and 1-1. Swings through that one. 1st and 2nd, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Wouldn't chase that time. That one just misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Miguel Vargas digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a pitch. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Ball 1 low. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Pitch is in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Bounce to the left side, and a base hit knocks in a run. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
The third baseman, number 13.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Muncy digs in. He's 0 for 1. Nice curveball for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Kicks and deals. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Freeman at second. Soto over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Betts takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs. Luis Domingo up next for the Dodgers. Two on, 2 outs. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
The left fielder, Luis Domingo.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Jose Urquidy.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Will Smith in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down.
Yeah.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston as we go to the last of the third. Max Kepler at the plate.
Kepler.
And the right-hander back to work. That's outside. 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 outside. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
A sliding stop, gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, out of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That clips the corner.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. Urquidy in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's out.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now here is Miguel Vargas. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Throw to first.
He's good.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Dodgers leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Bottom 4, and now it's going to be Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The right-hander back to work. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
The left fielder, number
Dominant
44.
performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside. And it's 2-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just off the outside edge. And now 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Juan Soto.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Turns and fires the Betts. Center field. Kepler settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Luis Domingo. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Bounce to third. What a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and it beats him. What a play. One left for LA, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in Houston, now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And down on strikes. 1 out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Left field. Domingo makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 outs, base is empty. Jock Peterson up next for the Astros. Went down on strikes his first time through. Out towards right center field. Pajes sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Urquidy back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit in the air, left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Andy Pajes will hit next. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Bounced up the middle. Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Max Kepler.
The center fielder, Max Kepler.
The pitch. And delivers outside. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Here's Kyle Tucker. His righty-lefty splits there. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Soto towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. So the Astros lead 1. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Slice the other way, that's a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Vargas rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 8-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So a man aboard, and next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And a good eye there.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Ball 2.
And it is 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
One ball.
Threw that
Two
fastball
strikes.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had
Up next
2
is
strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Betts.
And takes low for ball 1. Freeman, the lead runner at second. Muncy at first. 1 gone. That's out to center field. Kepler makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Domingo.
So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Domingo, the next to hit. Right side. Oh, he gloves it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Set for the last
Leading
half
up
of the
for the
7th.
Astros,
And stepping in for the
The
Astros.
left fielder.
Changing
Yordan
speeds has this lineup completely off
Alvarez.
balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Fastball for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's inside, and it's 1-0. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. High fly ball down the left field line. Moving under this one. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex
2 outs, base is
Bregman.
empty. So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. And there's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will
The
Smith.
wind and the pitch. There's the strike at the knees. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And up next for Los
the Dodgers,
Angeles, Andy
the center
Pajes.
fielder, Andy Pajes.
First offering, and it just misses. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. This to third. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Just missed. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. That to right. Tucker grabs it on the run. So the Dodgers leave one as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here in Houston, here's the catcher, Yainer
Leading up
Diaz.
for the Astros, the catcher,
The pitch. That's a strike. Glass now still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
No
2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
0-1.
Pitch misses. 1-2 the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Here's Jack Peterson. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Max Kepler. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Sean Armstrong getting ready to go. Fire Eisen getting loose as well. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you off, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Rizzo at the plate and takes high there.
0-1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. We're
Now
back.
pitching
It's the
for
top
the
of the ninth.
Astros.
And there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
55.
Ryan Presley. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Presley.
Here comes Freddie
Leading
Freeman
off
up
for
to
the
hit.
Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And a pitch. Ball one there. Presley, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And Freeman is
Now
retired.
batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. That one misses, and that's ball one. Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Altuve handles it. They get the out on Soto.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. Hit in the air, center field. Kepler drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Astros 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Alex Vesia.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
As the lefty gets to work, Tucker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Way outside, 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the lefty swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Tucker at first, one gone. Clips the corner and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Altuve in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
This could end it. This one in the air right field. Soto really on his horse for it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this season.
ご視聴ありがとうございます。高評価、チャンネル登録お願いします。